Alright guys, I think today's the day. We fly some birds. It was really nice out today, and unfortunately now it seems a little bit overcast. It was supposed to rain, basically just sprinkle, about an hour ago. Nothing really came down, so I was kind of hesitant to let them out. And I figured they have about another hour before I have to call them in. I'm going to do the usual. I'm going to offer them a bath as per every year. Get them nice and soaked, give them some time, and then I'm going to open the trap and the main door. I think an hour 40 minutes, let's say, I think is enough time for today. And then we'll see if we can get everybody in. It is Sunday. I'm going against the grain of what I constantly preach, but you know, it is what it is. If I can't get them out today, won't be able to get them out till next weekend. And then by then, you know, if one gets out or a couple get out, I'll leave the trap open during the day, and hopefully they clock, or they hopefully they trap back in. So it is what it is, guys. Sometimes we just have to make that decision, and I think I'm going to let them out here in the next 10 minutes or so. We still have a few more in the tub. For the most part, everybody else is pretty good and wet. We'll let them out. We'll see what happens, guys. All right, guys, and no going back now. Birds are out. First outing of 2023. So far, so good, guys. We did have birds come out. They realized right away that they can't go very far. I had one take off and land on the houses about as far as it got. And for the remainders, they kind of went up a little bit, and because they're so soaked and so wet, they basically came right back down. And right now they're just sort of hopping around, some around the grass, which I don't like as much, but I'm not going to scare them for their first time out. I'm gonna leave them, let them do their thing. I do still have a few in the loft, I think. Let's double check that. But for the most part, they're all on the roof. So now it's a matter of avoiding a hawk attack. But you guys can see they're very comfortable. It's nothing new to them. The settling cage is still there, just not above them. I'm actually surprised how fast they came to the ground. In the previous years, again, you know, they've never been on the ground, so they're a little hesitant. But this year was no problem at all. Let's see, anybody inside? Oh yeah, we still have a few inside. Nothing major, maybe about 10 or so. And we'll give them time. I'm not forcing anybody. Like I said, I'll give them about 40 minutes or so before I start calling in. Hopefully I get everybody in without issue. And if there is issues, well, we'll deal with it when we get to it. But no holding back now, guys. Let them out. Let them fly. These guys are clearing up a little bit. You guys can see it's actually really nice. And we have another 2 hours, maybe just under 2 hours of daylight before the sun sets. So I think we have plenty of time to let them out a little bit today. We'll see. We'll see how she goes, guys. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it quits. We're going to start calling them in. I don't want to press my luck. It's been good so far. And we did have some birds go airborne on us. They went flying a bit. Half a dozen or so. I think it's part of those 8 that got out on us a couple weeks ago. So they're a bit more bold than the rest. I do have a a red tail sitting right about there watching the loft right now. And for the most part, red tails haven't been a huge problem. They will absolutely go after a bird if they're hungry enough, but they haven't really been a huge issue. If anything, they've helped me out in the past, keep some of the coopers and keep some of the peregrines away. But I still can't trust them, right? It's a bird of prey, and you can't trust him for a moment. If he's hungry enough, he will definitely come down and if anything, he'll scare the birds, and that's the worst. If the birds get scared and they all go airborne, then it's a matter of collecting. So at this point, I'm not going to press my luck. I am going to start calling them in because I think I've had it about enough today. I want to go inside. It's getting a little chilly. See if I get a picture for you guys. There they go. So we'll see. We'll give them a call here, and hopefully we get the majority in all at once. They are absolutely trap trained, so I'm not too worried about that. The difference today is the fact that they're out. And they don't technically have to listen to me today because there's no stick to drive them back in. So at this point, it's a matter of them being hungry enough and them being taught enough times to go through that trap. And I think we'll be fine. Again, they're all starting to come in, and I'm not going to press my luck, guys. I'm going to start calling them in now. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Come on, 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 guys. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See? That's the issue. They know they can stay out if they want to. So some of them are disobedient, but that's all right. We'll give them time. All right, let's see what we have here. We should have a few inside. Good job, guys. Good job. These are the ones that are extra hungry, I guess. Good job, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We'll get them in. No worries. We'll get them in. Well, guys, it was a good outing. We still have 3 birds that are reluctant to go in. Can't really figure out what to do here. It makes me laugh because I've given them so many months of trap training, and now they act like this is the first time going through the trap. It's unbelievable. And again, that's why they're not all good, right? That's why we breed many, we fly many, and we keep only the handful that are really good birds. For the most part, I did have to turn the lights back on. It is after 8, only a few minutes after 8, so I'm not too concerned. I got these last 2 that are about to go in right now. Looks like the last one, and this is the troublemaker right here. This one gave me a little bit of a headache today, but for the most part, guys, it was a good outing. We avoided hawk attacks. We avoided anything that'll spook the birds. We had a dozen or so birds go airborne, do some victory laps around the loft, things of that nature. So it was a good time. I enjoyed watching them fly. I'm super comfortable letting them out again. Again, some birds went high up in the trees. Other birds went onto the house, a neighbor's house. They figured things, their way back. So for the most part, it was a good outing. Just these last few, I had about a dozen or so that just would not come down no matter how much I called. And unfortunately, those birds will go to bed hungry tonight, not reward a bad behavior. So those birds will go hungry tonight, but it's okay. They'll be the first ones in to trap tomorrow. That's for damn sure. But for the most part, like I said, it was a good outing, good first time. I didn't do a head count, guys, but I don't think we were missing any. And if we are, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Again, I breed many, I fly many, and I only keep the few that are really tremendous pigeons. And unfortunately, we have to go through the dummies to get the really good ones. And just like this dummy here that can't figure his way in, he'll be eliminated soon enough. I'm not too stressed about it. I'll give him another 5 minutes here. If not, I'll be able to push. Hopefully, I'll be able to push him in with a net or something of that nature and call it a night, because I do have to get him on the dark. There's the last one, you dummy. All right, let's see what we got, guys. I think they're all in. Like I said, I didn't do a head count. I don't care. If they get lost, they get lost. Tomorrow when I open them up, I will open the trap as well. And if there are any birds that are out, they'll be able to find their way back in. If not, I'm not worried about it at all. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, there's not much left. There's a few scraps left in the feeder, and that's what they're digging for. Just some small canary seed. But for the most part, it looks like everybody's here. It was a good outing, guys. Good outing. A little frustrating, but it's the same every year. Well, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Probably this weekend. I'll let them out again. If not during the week, depending on how the week goes. I am going to shut the lights off, and unfortunately, they're going to catch some of these birds on the ground. But like I said, I can't play with the lights too long. I can give them a few extra minutes, but for the most part, the lights have to go off. If not, it just causes issues with the darkening system. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. It was a good time out.